Manifesting an SP is pick me behavior. What's up, everyone? I'm Ashley Smashley, and in this video, we're going into the desire to manifest an SP and how it is actually covering up this need to be chosen. If you are new here, smash that like button, subscribe, and leave me a comment below. On this channel, we talk all things spiritual awakening and being on the divine path to unlock your infinite potential. The law of attraction and manifestation community is full of people who are trying to manifest an SP, a specific person. And when I first had my spiritual awakening, I think this is like stage one of spiritual awakening when you get into the law of attraction and manifestation. And I was always wondering why all these people have to have this specific person, and I was judgmental of it. But then, of course, since all judgment is an unaccepted aspect of self, it manifested into my life. This whole year I've been going through this need to be loved by somebody, need to be chosen by somebody else. I need this specific person to choose me. And I find myself still begging in my head, begging for this man to choose me and to love me. And it's actually this energetic baggage that we're carrying around from something from our so called past. Time is an illusion, but within our human perspective, we have a past, a present, and a future. And what is manifesting on the screen of our consciousness is a reflection of something that we internalized from the past. Okay. So when we learn how to use our reality to go within and clear energetic baggage to actually raise your vibration, this is when we can use this manifesting an SP, this need to be chosen by one specific person, to go into where did we pick up this need to be chosen anyway. And keeping in mind that we are source, we are the creator, we created this whole game, but we are living within an illusion. And I'm here for it. Like, I love this. I love going into all of the most negative emotions. I love feeling and processing and releasing. And you can get to that point too, where it doesn't matter what you're going through, that is actually an enjoyable experience. And the more you uncover, you're like, oh, yeah, oh, yeah. So don't be afraid of getting in there and feeling these low frequency emotions, okay? It's all for fun. Source came here to have human experiences and to feel emotions. It's all part of the game, okay? So when we look at it like that, we can look at this, what is actually going on beneath the surface of this need to have this specific person? Because why would you want to settle for somebody who didn't see your worth from the get, right? Who isn't capable of loving you in the ways that you need to be loved, who doesn't show up for you in the way that you need your partner to show up. There's someone out there for you if you actually go within and clear all this energetic baggage and learn to actually love yourself. The person that is meant for you is out there. And they're going to take one look at you and be like, I cannot live without this person. And while we have this attachment to this SP because they're likely our soulmate, right? Obviously. And don't get the word soulmate twisted. We have countless soulmates in all of our lifetimes, right? But with my specific person, this man, we're definitely together in countless other lives. And we both agree on that because we're just way too connected. There's so much going on beneath the characters that are appearing in this life. And it's okay to acknowledge that this person's my soulmate. So my human character is really attached to this person. But that doesn't mean there's not a more aligned person out there for you. This person's appearing on the screen of your consciousness for a reason, to help you work through whatever's preventing you from getting in alignment with the truth of who you really are and unlocking your infinite potential. and having the greatest love of all time. And we can use what's appearing on the screen of our consciousness as relationships with other people, or this desire for an SP, to help us process what's actually going on underneath the surface. We just have to dig a little deeper and get to the root emotion. And I was actually in a coaching session with a spiritual coach just a few weeks ago, and she put me through a process, and she's like, "What's coming up for you?" And I was like, "Well, this need to be loved and this need to be chosen by this man earlier this year." And it was like I didn't know where that was coming from, but it makes me feel like this desperate little girl that needs to be loved. And then it was like, click. I correlated it to when I was a child, and my grandma would take my sister out and about and leave me at home because she did not like me. And all I wanted was my grandma to love me and choose me. See how it's two completely different situations, but you get to the root emotional frequency and sit with it. Okay, sit and allow your human to feel that emotion from an expanded state of consciousness. Say, I am source. My human's feeling an emotion right now. It's not bad. It's not wrong. It's not negative. And the energy dissolves. You can clear that low frequency energy out of your energetic field. This is how we learn how to master energy, by using our life as a reflection, all while knowing this is all an illusion and everyone is source. But we've come to play a game. We've come to be human. We don't need to bypass all this fun, juicy goodness of the human experience by just being like, "Oh, I'm source. The past doesn't exist, and I don't have to feel, and I don't have to care." I mean, you can do that if you want. Let me see how that works out for you when the patterns keep manifesting because you're still carrying around the energy. But if you actually want to master this game, you're already the master. You just have to remember. And when you go within and do this, all of it will come to you on your own. I didn't learn this from anyone else. These processes come to me in meditation. Naturally, I receive what to do. And you can do that too. You have the access to all the wisdom for how to navigate life on earth, the illusion of being a human through source consciousness. And manifesting an SP, this desperate desire to manifest one specific person, is stemming from a need to be chosen, a need to be loved, a need to get attention, whatever it is that you internalized in your so called past through your human perspective. Sit with it and process it and release it so that you can actually have the reflection appearing on the screen of your consciousness of the greatest love of all time. This does not feel good to me. It does not feel good to sit and feel this like desperate little girl that needs to be loved. But it's appearing for a reason. And this man and I have been placed in each other's lives for a reason, for our own evolution. I actually saw our soul contract. There's so much going on here. If we tapped into our Akashic record together, it would be like a scroll beyond all scrolls. But anyway, I dare you to go and sit with yourself and feel this desire to manifest an SP and like see what's really going on beneath the surface, and get into that root of this need to be chosen, need to be loved, this pick me energy. Everyone's calling it nowadays, being a pick misha. I don't want to be a pick misha. So I'm like, this is helping me. This whole experience is helping me. Instead of sitting there and trying to change the person by manifesting a different version of them to appear in your reality, change what's going on within you so the outer world shifts on its own. If you like this video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.